Gotta do an audio check up here.
Thank you, Bainbridge fans, for playing the national anthem. And now, starting lineups.
You got pictures tonight?
Starting for the Spartans. Number 1, junior guard, Matty Kitsap. Starting for the Lady Cougs, number 3, Carly Oisington. Starting for the Spartans, number 2, senior wing, Grace Kenyon. For the Cougs, number 12, Samantha Williams. For the Spartans, number 4, senior post, Sydney Severson. For the Cougs, number 22, Taylor Krause. For the Spartans, number 11, sophomore guard, Paige Brigham. For the Cougs, number 32, Maddie White. And for the Spartans, number 21, senior wing, junior wing, yes. Junior wing, Julie Vicus. For the Cougs, number 42, Logan Alfonte. Head coaches Nicole Heger, Denise Baxter. Referees for the game, Jeremy Matthew. Umpires, Nancy Calstrip and Rick Elkington.
Welcome to West Sound TV Presents, and it's game number 2 in our doubleheader. As it turns out, it's a Bainbridge Island doubleheader. We're up on the island as the Central Kitsap Lady Cougars come on up to take on the girls from Bainbridge. Well, I'm the Dr. Doc Parr from West Sound TV. Happy to have you with us. Hopefully watching it live on the internet or on replay on BKAT, thanks to the KitsapSun.com. Spencer Anderson's on the camera tonight for you, and Kitty Campagna on that other microphone as we get ready to begin what should be a fun ball game. A couple of powerhouse ladies teams here tonight, Kitty.
Both of them are 3-0 coming into tonight. Neither has played a league game, but they have, gotten a little practice in, and the Bainbridge team is looking to sweep the Kitsaps. They beat North, they beat South, and they'd love to come away with a victory against Central.
And Bainbridge in the home white and gold, and there's our first big play, the takeaway for the Central Kitsap Cougars, and that's Samantha Williams.
Samantha's a junior, but she has just been phenomenal for them so far this year. Got some playing time as a sophomore last year, and now getting a lot more. Watch her start.
And Samantha's going to inbound it. She comes into Carly Hoisington, who's in back to Samantha. Shot is off, and rebound goes to number 32, Maddie White. Back out to Williams, and this time, count it.
That was actually Taylor Krause for 2.
Okay.
Just a sophomore.
Oh, you're right. Yep. 22 instead of 32 out there.
Taylor Krause.
And for Bainbridge out there, driving the iron. And shot off, rebound pulled down by Samantha Williams. Who do we have out there for Bainbridge, Kitty?
Sure, Doc. We have Maddie
okay.
Ketcheside, number 21, Julie Ficus, number 11, Paige Brigham. We have number 2, Grace Kenyon, and I am missing one. So as I figure it out, I'll let you know.
Okay. Rebound pulled down by the Cougars. Cougars in the black and orange, and the takeaway down low.
Should be number 4, Sydney Severson. I remember hearing that called.
Oh, shot is off, and unfortunately we do not have do we have a 2? Yeah, Grace Kenyon.
Yeah.
Who
she was
made
their
the
high
drive
scorer,
in.
25 points in the most recent game.
Yeah, Sydney, number 4. And inbound, little full court pressure here by the Spartans. Cougars get it in. There's no time clock to get across half court. Nice takeaway, though. That would be Paige Brigham.
drive by Grace Kenyon.
Yeah. That was a good drive. There were some long steps on that one, Kitty.
Well, she is a senior and been out there for a long time and been out there doing extremely well.
Inbound coming in for the Spartans, just underway in the first quarter here. They'll work it around outside. Driving the paint is number 21, Julie Ficus. And Bainbridge is going to maintain the possession, get another 24. Inbounding will be Maddie Ketcheside. And out of bounds off the Spartans, so another inbound for the Cougars. Bringing it on in for Central Kitsap, Samantha Williams, and dribbling down court, Taylor Krause.
Along with Denise Baxter's long-standing played the best people, sophomores are starting tonight. Beautiful shot by Carly.
Weasington, the senior.
Yeah, she doesn't mind her seniors either when they play like Carly. Starting with Taylor Krause is number 32, Maddie White, who is her cousin. They've played against and with for a long time.
Shot a little long, but the rebound goes to Bainbridge. And ball loose, but there's going to be no tie-up. Good fight there for that thing. And Bainbridge still with the possession. Going up a lot, but it will not drop for them.
I'm not even sure how you count how many offensive rebounds there were. I think 5. But when none of them go in, that's not going to help you. White into LaFontaine.
Oh, a nice reverse, and she'll pick up a foul and go to the free throw line, and another senior out there for Coach Baxter, Logan LaFontaine.
Logan, who also is one of the stars on the volleyball squad. So many of them specialize nowadays. They pick one or the other, but I kind of like that Logan plays both.
And you know, Coach Baxter for the Cougars, she must be one of the longest standing coaches now in the Olympic League in the girls' side of the game.
In the Narrows League, exactly.
Oh, Narrows, excuse me.
I would think so.
Correct.
She has been here since I started, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's correct.
Neither of those free throws go down, so it's still 4-0 with 4:54 remaining.
Oh, good takeaway. Good fight for the ball, and Central Kitsap comes away with it there.
Krause looking for the nice assist.
That was a good pass, but Carly wasn't even able to put it in, and Grace Kenyon clears it out. And bringing it across half court is Maddie Ketcheside.
Good, strong person-on-person defense.
Oh, good pass. Nice drive across, and once again, Bainbridge had a good play. They just could not put it down.
Rebound by Krause.
LaFontaine, and it's the steal. Good job by Julie Ficus. Already halfway through this first quarter. And a nice inside pass once again. They're getting inside, Kitty. They just are not putting it through. There we go. And it's worth 3.
These home baskets have not been very kind to the home team up till now.
Full court pressure by the Spartans, and Cougars do a good job getting it across half court. Oh, there's the block down low.
That's Grace Kenyon with the block, but they throw it right back to the CK girls.
And Samantha Williams will take the long outside shot. Good rebounding position on the inside for Severson. Oh, there's the layup, and Bainbridge finally with the lead, 5-4 at the 3:17 mark in number 1. Now, is that Severson or Severson?
It's Severson.
Severson. Okay, Sydney. And Coach Nicole Hebner for the Spartans from Bainbridge. Now, the Spartans play in the Metro League, 3A size school. And, of course, as you said, the Central Kitsap Cougars, 4A Narrows League. Along with South Kitsap, our only 2 Kitsap 4A schools left.
That is true. We have Gig Harbor, but they are not a Kitsap. So
That's right, they're in Pierce.
they whole different county, exactly. But you're seeing at this particular juncture, whether it's 3A, 4A, the Bainbridge girls are playing such quality competition in that Metro League that certainly going up against a 4A doesn't mean anything to them.
Carly Hoisington with the inbound. Over to Williams, and Kraus with it. Kraus will drive the glass and lay it up.
So I'm going to have to explain a bias quickly on Miss Kraus. I coached her younger brother Dylan, and she has refereed for me. She has taken free throw shots at every one of our practices. So I do know her from previous experience.
Nice rebound, and they're going down deep trying to get it to Carly Hoisington. Ball gets loose though, and the Spartans come away with it. Number 1 is catch aside. She'll send it out to the point. That shot just off Ficus.
Not real sure why she took that step forward, because that put her within the 2-point range. But it didn't go in either way, so not much we can do. Strong defense by Bainbridge as well. They are coming all the way out on this Central Kitsap team.
And they're going to call a foul. And Central Kitsap will get the inbound. 2:12 left to go here in the first quarter. And it's a 6-5 lead for CK. A couple new players coming in. 21 is Jessica Sanchez for the Cougars. And Katie Uselis, only a freshman in for the Spartans.
And that one I didn't get a chance to tell you, that's Uselis.
Oh, Uselis, okay. Tiffany Farrell also in the game for CK. White with it. Oh,
inside to Hoisington and takes it to the basket.
Man, that was a good pass. Both teams trying to get it right in as deep as they can inside. And that will send Carly Hoisington up to the free throw line. Number 1, nothing but net. And second one off the iron. Rebound pulled in by Useless. She still got it. Oh, she tried to get it down low, and luckily Bainbridge was there.
That's Useless, but
offensive rebound. And they're going to call a foul on Maddie White.
I was confused because it came so long after the shot. I thought it was post shot, but it was on the shot itself. The freshman goes to the line.
First one is off, and Paige Brigham back in the game for Bainbridge. Second shot off, and grabbing that board is Taylor Kraus. She'll bring it across half court. Off the edge, but Carly Hoisington with the rebound. Triple team, sends it back to Kraus. Good jump shot, but the ball's off, and a nice rebound down low by Bainbridge Grace Kenyon. And back to Grace. Oh, yes, that was a nice play.
Outmatched underneath, that's for sure, and Kenyon took advantage of that mismatch.
They had another takeaway for the Spartans. Kenyon out at the top. Number 1 is catch aside. She'll set things up.
21 on Grace Kenyon is not even fair.
42 out there. Nancy Karaman.
I guess they're slowly but surely getting her grade correctly. They started her out as a 9th grader on the first thing, then as a sophomore, and I've been told she's officially a junior. So she's aged a lot in this season.
And we're tied up under a minute to go in quarter number 1. Kraus out at the point for the Cougars. He'll work it inside to Carly. Oh, good move, but can't put it down. She gets a rebound, and they're going to say she was fouled, but not on the shot.
Correct. You always like it when
rebound.
you get the other person's big man or big woman with some fouls. That's only her first.
Maddie White will bring it in.
Number 4, Sydney Severson back into the game.
Out front, Hoisington, and steps on that one. 34 seconds left to go in this first period, all tied up.
You know, Carly needed all 6 foot of her on that particular inbound pass. A nice catch on a high inbound.
Well, you know, Karaman is listed at 6'2", and you don't see a whole lot of girls taller than Carly.
No, not typically.
So she's got some work to do down there in the post. Oh, ball's loose, and Central Kitsap comes away with it.
Kraus is going to be
Kraus
hounded.
almost got it taken away.
White tries to take it in among the trees and is fouled.
Or
actually, that's number 33. That's Tiffany Farrell.
And that's going to be on 42 for Bainbridge, Nancy Karaman. That's 2 on Nancy. Shot down, and number 1 for Farrell.
Gives CK a 1-point lead with 5.9 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Farrell, a junior. Ooh, second one good.
You get playing time when you make shots like you make your free throws like that.
3 seconds. Bainbridge will elevate. Off the glass.
Only 2 though.
Yep, but still a nice shot at the very end of the first quarter. Ties it up at 9-9.
And that was Maddie Ketcheside with that. So she's pretty happy to bring him a tie there at the end of the first quarter.
All right, well, this has started out as a pretty spirited contest. Happy to have you with us. We want to thank the KitsapSun.com for streaming this game live. Is it /basketball?
It is /basketball.
All right.
Check that out.
Okay. So if you want to watch a game or two during the week, check with the KitsapSun.com for which game will be coming up.
Well, they've done a nice job of advertising the day of. I know there was a nice banner in the paper today and one for yesterday's. And
all right.
We got a couple coming up next week. We got Monday and Wednesday, I believe. Monday at North Kitsap, Bremerton girls at North Kitsap, and Wednesday we have the Olympic boys at Kingston. So, you know, Doc, you and I should just live up in the North End, I think, for that we were in North Kitsap last night, Bainbridge tonight, and we got a couple more trips up here next week.
Well, and again, it's always this first month of the season I like because you have what we used to call exhibition games, preseason games, and you get to see some teams that we just don't have a chance to see a whole lot during the regular season.
Very true. Or like a matchup exactly like what we're seeing tonight. This does not happen in any league.
Shot off the glass by Brigham, and fight for the rebound, jump ball. Possession arrow goes to CK. Hoisington, Kraus.
This Bainbridge team has been tough underneath their own boards.
Oh, and tough on defense. Kraus fighting for it, but finally Bainbridge comes away with a catch aside. Kenyon will drive to the glass, gets her own rebound, and the second shot won't go down, and this time Hoisington keeps it and looks for a player that's not guarded by someone in white. Gets it to Kraus.
Kenyon's got such power going in there, and you can see that she almost overshoots sometimes, but you certainly don't dislike that. Here she is bringing it up court again.
Takeaway for the Spartans. Brigham's shot is short, and rebound goes to Sanchez in the game. Jessica. Oh, yeah.
Well, that's a way to get the third foul on the big girl. Just stop in front of her.
And it looks like Jessica may be injured. She's still down on the floor, and unfortunately it is 3 fouls on Karaman. Jessica's up. That's good to see. And with 7 minutes left to go in this first half, Bainbridge now in the penalty
should be. I don't know why they're... Yeah, now Jeremy's got them straightened out. The officials today, you have Jeremy Matthew, Nancy Kelstrup, and Mr. Elkington, because I missed his first name, is our last one.
And Jessica Sanchez will go up to the free throw line for the Cougars. It's tied at 9-9.
Jasmine Leaptrot into the game, a senior for CK.
Shot is off in the 1-and-1, and Bainbridge comes away with it. Catch a set. Into the corner, back out front. Kenyon crossing the post, touched it for a moment.
There might have been a step or two.
I was going to say, if that was meant to be a pass, that's a pretty tough place to pass.
Yeah, I think they had a couple options, 3 seconds being one of them that they might have been able to call.
Well, it looks like they're going to call a foul on CK and send Severson up to the line.
That's the second foul on Carly Hoisington.
First one's off. And Carly will take a rest. Replacing her will be Logan LaFontaine.
Lose a little bit of height with that, but Logan, you don't lose fight, I'll tell you that.
And second one through for Sydney Severson. Only 8 players listed on that Spartan lineup. That was a nice shot by Kraus.
Well, there are a couple that they brought up from JV that as well, so I think they're kind of, I think it was Klahowya that did that to us as well. And then suddenly there were many a JV player.
Ooh, good hustle out there by Sanchez.
Nice hands on that particular play.
Kind of broke things up for Bainbridge, but Kenyon will take the trip to the glass and get a trip to the free throw line.
I thought she had dribbled once before, so I almost thought that was a double dribble.
6 minutes left to go in this first half, and up to the free throw line, senior Grace Kenyon.
Not heard this much silence in a long time.
I was going to say, I hate to talk when everything else is so quiet.
When suddenly it goes so quiet. I can hear those voices in my head when that happens, though. Oh, nice steal.
Another good
by
takeaway,
Side,
and there's
Sanchez.
a good takeaway by CK. A lot of hustle on defense by both sides tonight. CK up by 1, 11-10. Good tight ball game.
Kind of what we predicted. We knew that these two teams were both playing well.
Count it for 3 for Paige Brigham.
Sophomore out there.
A little bit of pressure now by the Spartans. Yeah, the passing a little loose on that one.
I think the push from behind may have changed the course of that pass. Bainbridge doing a nice job of running their offense. 11 seconds on the shot clock, and 11 keeps the ball.
7. Shot from the outside off the iron. Good rebound that time by Farrell.
Eventually Kraus comes away with it.
Sanchez down to LaFontaine. Good pass to the cutter coming inside. And that was Tiffany Farrell. 13-13, all tied up.
I'm liking watching these girls play. They play at a rapid pace, and you know they have the 30-second clock, so that kind of makes them do it, but I don't think they need it desperately. Kind of like the Admirals, they are looking for their shot, they are making their cuts.
And I guess this would officially be the second week of the season, actually third week of the season, yeah. But still relatively new season with the teams and whatnot, so they're working on a lot of the basics out there.
Well, and as Coach Hebner said when we were talking about getting her a copy of this game, which, by the way, you two at home can get. She said that this isn't a league game, so she doesn't need it immediately to study film, that sort of thing. But it does give them those opportunities to play some great competition and then see what they can do. Cross with the job of guarding Kenyon gives up some inches, but is really playing hard out there.
And Bainbridge will take the long outside shot. Good positioning by Logan LaFontaine, and Severson's going to tag with over the back, and that will be a trip to the free throw line. 18 fouls with over half of the second period left to go for the Spartans.
Well, Doc, if you remember the time where Bainbridge had like 5 offensive rebounds, I did watch the CK girls change, having their hands out and definitely blocking out a little bit better after that.
That one's off. You got to make the first one, but Kraus with the board for the Cougars, and that time Kenyon grabs it, sends it down court to Brigham, and her shot won't go down. Kraus will bring it across the half-court line. Leap trot in the game for the Cougars. Jasmine. Oh, and ball gets loose.
Off of Sanchez's leg.
13-13. Score has been tied a lot so far tonight.
Yeah, there's not been a major lead. There's been like a 4-point lead at one point, and that's it.
And Severson's shot goes through. Nobody on her.
Nope, they are busy.
She had the 10-footer, might as well take it.
You bet. They were kind of busy on Kenyon. She gets a little extra look at by people.
Sanchez to Kraus. Kraus's jumper rattles around, and Logan almost had the rebound for the Cougars, but the Spartans get it, and Taylor Kraus is going to be tagged with a foul.
Yeah, she knows she shouldn't have done that one.
That will be 5 team fouls for the Cougars. They've still got a little ways to go before getting into the penalty. 2 on Taylor.
Coach looked at her and didn't have to say anything. She understood.
Maddie Jazzo in the game for the Cougars. Bainbridge working it around. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Kenyon will take the 3. Over the basket. Out of bounds. Central bringing it in.
One way that they can't get their offensive rebound just totally goes off the court.
That's correct.
Several of these girls from the CK Junior High program, and of course other programs throughout Central Kitsap, but I've seen them play in the maroon and gray.
Jazzo sends it down low. Nice drive that time by Leap Trot. The ball won't go down though, and Grace Kenyon pushing it up for the Spartans. She's doing it all for them.
She is an all-around player. Fun to watch play.
Oh, good pass by Severson. Couldn't quite connect with Grace, who was cutting across the post there down low on the baseline.
Kenyon gets the ball and releases it to her teammates so quickly.
And ball loose this time. Jasmine Leap Trot grabs it, but knocked loose once again. Goes the other direction. Bainbridge with it in the 2-point lead. And jump ball, they say. Possession arrow to Bainbridge.
With that it's no change of possession, so the shot clock remains at 19.
Catch a side into Kenyon. Kenyon with the turnaround shot off, and Logan LaFontaine with the board. Maddie White handling it for the Cougars.
Home team ahead, 15-13. Less than 2 minutes in this second quarter. 10 seconds on that shot clock.
Good pass by Jazzo to the cutter. And
what a
third rebound for the Cougars. Jump ball. Well, yes, indeed.
It was a good call. It'll stay at the Cougar end this time.
He didn't want to influence the referees, but it did look like a jump to me.
I don't think they heard you, Doc. Think you're okay.
All right. Leap trot inbounding for the Cougs.
So where you look for the inbounder to end up with the ball, but she had Severson there in the middle and wasn't going to beat her.
Out front with it, Maddie White. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Logan's got it, knocked loose by Severson. And that's going to make it tough for the Cougars. They'll get the inbound, but they only have 5 seconds left.
We really are hoping they look up there before they...
Assistant coach Murray Webb in front of us.
He's
yelling
screaming
out
it.
5 seconds. There it is. Oh, nice play. Good inbound and put through by Logan LaFontaine.
Maybe you just need to tell him all he got is 5 seconds. Oh, offensive foul this time.
And it's going to go on Grace Kenyon. I'm not sure. We'll see how many she has. 2. So she should be pretty good. Under a minute left to play here in this first half. Tied up once again. Yeah, that one goes to Coach Hebner.
And the reason that all happened was number 11, Paige Brigham, touched it first and changed the trajectory, which then went through the CK player's hands.
Catch a side out front. Emily Miller in the game for the Spartans. And
he's noticing that the shot clock reset when it went behind the...
okay. And it was not a change of possession, so the shot clock should not have reset.
Nancy Kilstrup trying to tell him what she thought was on. Oh, really good point. It did start with 59, so 23 seconds went off.
Which leaves Bainbridge 13. 12 now. And moving, 10.
Ooh, that almost wasn't over and back.
Very close. 5 seconds now for the Spartans. They got to put it up. And it's going to be a shot clock violation.
Good defense.
Well, they had a short clock there, and they didn't quite take advantage of, doing what they had to do with only 10 seconds left.
I think they were running a little bit too complicated of a play for that particular time frame.
Yep. Oh, good pass inside, but great defense. Bainbridge's defense just completely collapsed on Farrell. Central Kitsap with 3 seconds. And they're not
good
gonna
try.
get it. They had a wide open player down there, but could not quite get it to him. And at the end of the first half up here on Bainbridge Island, the Central Kitsap Cougars and the Bainbridge Spartans all tied up 15-15.
Tell you where my eyes are, Doc, that I thought it said 16-15, so you are correct. But they were tied 9-9 after the first quarter. That's only 6 points they scored in that second quarter. Some tough defense out there.
But they each scored, they equal 6 points.
They did. I expected it to get a little bit higher scoring. These girls are very skilled offensive players.
Well, and we've seen some tight, tough defense, too.
Yes.
A lot of balls knocked loose on both ends. Some good rebounding by Bainbridge down on their end.
Hands in the passing lane. That always is going to work for you.
All right, well, we're West Sound TV. Happy to have you with us. I hope if you're watching it live, you're on the kitsapsun.com/basketball. And we will, Kitty Campagna on the microphone, Spencer Anderson on the camera, and I'm the Dr. Doc Parr. We'll have the second half for you shortly.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, this Friday, home Metro League opener against Kitsap. Both men's and women's teams play men at 6:15 and women at 8 o'clock. We're going to eat delicious barbecue chicken burger meals with chips and a soda for $5. Full concessions inside, including chili cheese nachos, delicious, popcorn, hot dogs, cup of soup, coffee, soda, candy, and water. Additionally, we will resume our halftime raffles during this first quad night. This week's raffle is an Xbox console. On Friday, the halftime of the games. Raffle tickets are $5 each. Makes a great holiday present. A little gift to yourself. For the basketball, thank you very much. Don't forget, concessions outside in the lobby.